with Floyd I don't have the experience to fight with that kind of challenge yet, right? With Bivol, I'm in my prime. Unfortunately, I have a lot of things in my training camp, but it is what it is. I lost, but I'm gonna have my chance. I think in the near future. That's the difference. The difference is I'm in my prime when I lost with Bivol, not in my weight class and this or that, but I think I can beat him easy. But things happen, and I take that like experience. I win the first 5-6 rounds, but then I get tired. That's what happened. But he's no better than me. Yeah, I always say to my kids, even he's a little.
What's good, family? It's your man the YB back once again. Oh my god! So we just heard there from your man's Carrot Top. Yeah, Carrot Top hello, 100%. Oh my god. Carrot Top hello, he full of the cap. Oh, I beat him easy, man. Oh, he weenie, man, he weenie. Oh, that's this guy. Yeah, I was weenie first. I was weenie, man, I was weenie. You weren't winning shit. I bet you won the first 6 rounds. And even if you did win the first 6 rounds, you ran out of gas. It's a 12-round fight. Listen, Carrot Top, LO, yeah? You're the A-side, big A-side guy, yeah? If you got a problem, make fights 6 rounds. But as long as you're signing 12-round fights, ain't no one trying to hear about how you won the first 6 and got tired. Do you understand that? Yeah? If you got a problem with 12-round fights, I'm sure you can ring the WBC up. The same way you've been ringing them up to prevent Benavidez getting his mandatory. And tell them, listen, I'm doing 6-round fights from now on because I ain't got no gas tank. And I'm sorry, yeah, but this for me is really starting to mark Canelo's legacy. For me, Canelo isn't great anyway. That whole greatness and Hall of Fame thing, for me personally, he doesn't cut it. In the clutch moments where true greats pull through, Canelo's choked against Floyd. Now, I'm not saying Canelo should have beat Floyd to be considered great. What I am saying is, in his clutch moment against Floyd, he didn't do nothing. He didn't show no greatness. Facts. Canelo was happy to lose the fight and be a passenger. Bottom line. And that was against Floyd. He wasn't that young. I'm sorry, 23, yeah, isn't that young. Okay, if he's 17 or 18, even 19, that's young. 23 is a grown-ass man. Especially when you've been professional for 7-8 years already. But okay, fine. After the Floyd fight, yes, Canelo's great. I'll say the little smidgen of greatness was the second Golovkin fight. But rather than build on that and elevate his greatness, that unfortunately, yeah, that was the peak of Canelo's greatness. The Golovkin 2 rematch, where he proved, after getting beaten the first fight, he could come back and dominate Mr. Big Drama Show. Canelo was the first man in the history of Golovkin's career to back him up and turn him into a ballerina boxer. Yeah? So that was the smidgen of greatness. But from that point, he's gone backwards. Yeah? Because the next time he was really challenged was against Bivol. What did he do? Did he dig deep? Especially when you consider Canelo's been popping cherries for fun. And I believe when you've been taking so many men's souls, you then owe it to, when it's your turn, do you know what I mean, to show something about yourself. Otherwise, you're just a bully. Otherwise, you're just an on-top fighter. Anyone can look dangerous and look rugged and look like a destroyer when you're winning. The true greatness is when you look like a destroyer when you're losing. Yeah, true greatness is when you're losing and the beast comes out of you. Yeah? We ain't see that from Canelo. Instead, he threw his toys out the pram and actually, at the end of the fight, tried to act as if he won. If Canelo had been awarded that win, he would have taken it and acted like he won. And that to me was despicable against the sport. That was a crime against boxing. When Canelo jumped on bear in mind people, Canelo's been bullying people for 5 years now. And for the first time in his career, he spent the whole fight, or at least over half of the fight, he spent on the ropes. We haven't seen Canelo on the ropes since Golovkin won. So don't tell me that it's a big shock to you. You know, when you've been running through people, stopping everyone, and all of a sudden, you're on the ropes and you're getting touched all over. You know you ain't won shit. And still, Canelo was happy to try and rob the victory from Bivol. Shocking. You got tired. Yeah, we all saw you get tired. Everyone gets tired in a fight. But the great ones, they find a way. Or they die trying. That's the most important part, in fact. The most important part isn't finding a way to win. The most important part is trying to find a way to win. And Canelo ain't do that. Same as Golovkin, to be quite frank. Golovkin didn't try and find a way to win at the weekend, 2 weeks ago. The same way Canelo Canelo wasn't desperate to win against Bivol. He was happy to lose, take his 50 mil, and then whatever. Make excuses. Oh, I got tired. Canelo, you always get tired. You got tired. Also, people, don't forget, another mark against Alvarez. He told all of his fans he gonna KO old Golovkin. He go in there, didn't even rock the guy, and then lost the last 4 rounds against the old man. Oh my, what's great about that? What's great about being gassed against an old 40-year-old man in the prime of your life? I'm sorry, when you're in the prime of your life, yeah, there should be no way you can lose the last 4 championship rounds. What's great about that? An old man whooped you. An old man who wasn't even that ambitious. It's not like we can say, yeah, well, YB. Golovkin had a 10 out of 10 performance. Golovkin looked shit himself. Do you know what I'm saying? Golovkin weren't doing fuck all himself. And still, he dogged you. There's nothing great about that. And now you're out here bugging, talking about, I didn't really lose and I just got a bit tired. Yeah, and you'll get tired again. Oops. Do you know what I'm saying? What planet are you on? And Canelo's always got an excuse. Last time it was, my knee, I haven't been able to run. That was one of the key things Alvarez was using to sell the Golovkin free KO. I've been running for the first time. To be honest, yeah, I think Alvarez looked even more tired. I've got to be quite frank with you. Alvarez gassed after 7, 8 rounds. That's worse than normal. Normally he gets to about 9, 10. He was fucked. I think the running's helped him go backwards. I think he should focus on boxing. Do you know what I mean? Fucking running. But again, for me, he blamed his knees. Fine. He starts running again. And then this time, actually it's my wrist. Nah, man, that don't work for me. I'm sorry. First it's your knee. Then it's your wrist. Nah, man, you've just got a cardio problem. You just don't like to push through. Canelo's an on top, fresh fighter. Yeah, he likes to be active when he's fresh. He doesn't like to get scrappy. He doesn't like to get gritty. And that's fine. But that's not the great way. The great way, what the greats do, is find a way. Yeah? No cardio or not. They're desperate to find a way. Or they go out on their back. And that's a trait that Triple G and Canelo have not displayed. Bottom line. And these excuses are shocking. And part of me, I hope that Bivol beats Zurdo. So Canelo don't have no excuse to try and hide. Oh, it's my Mexican brother. That in itself, the fact Alvarez now is saying he don't want to fight no Mexicans, that's played out as well. That's dead. I've never heard of something so stupid. And to be honest with you, by the looks of things, Canelo don't fight Mexicans now. He also don't fight no black fighters. When was the last time Canelo fought a black fighter? When was? I think it might be Floyd. It's been ages. When was the last time Canelo fought a top level black fighter? Billy Joe, Caleb Plant, Callum Smith, Rocky Fielding, Bivol. He don't fight none. That's the bottom line. I'm afraid to say the best fighters in the game in that division are black and Mexican. So isn't that convenient? You've basically taken out all the English ones who are D-level. I hate to say it. All the UK fighters are D-level. Rocky Fielding, D-level. Yeah, Callum Smith was supposed to be good, but he ain't turned up. D-level. Billy Joe's sausages, D-level. Caleb Plant, trailer trash, D-level. No power, have an ass. So yeah, Canelo, he washed in my book. I ain't trying to hear no more from Bumelo. Get this guy out of here. 100%.